calling you a radical. This is an important video. I got to do this. I'm not letting these fuckers get away with this. So, my historic iPad, as you can see, you know, she's going down. Got to get it fixed. If it's even fixable. Battery's gone. Fuck. Has this thing seen some fucking miles? The neurosurgeon bought that for me. How many years ago? So, where's your fucking crown? Where's your crown? This is a real important historic video. So, the Mormon Church, the whistleblower that came forward, by the way, I know them both. So, this was the #1 school business in the United States. Bar none. Bar none. The legendary finance professor, Clyde Cooley. See if you can hold it with the right, flip it with the left. Oh, God, you got work to do. You're not Jerry Harding. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Let's try that again. Oh, yeah? Don't underestimate me. So, where's your fucking crown? Conspiracy bumblebee tuna. That's all the Fukushima cover-up. So, the water school business, #1 school business in the United States, the legendary finance professor, Clyde Cooley. #1 finance professor in the country, bar none. Kevin Blanch, your protege. I'm on Wall Street. They can't have an MBA program. We got a contract with the United States. #1, 9 consecutive, including the year I graduated. Oh, we got an MBA program. Clyde Cooley. I'm getting that first MBA account. Now, what do you think about this? What is the odds of 2 weeks before the #1 MBA program in the country starts, gets mad cow, eats his brain and dies? Kevin, you got to teach it. You got to teach it. How the fuck I teach it? I don't have an MBA. We'll give you the first MBA. I went after these fuckheads so hard. So the Chinese oligarchy, this ties in. And let me show you how this ties in on this Mormon corruption, which the Mormon has turned into nothing. Look, the Mormon Church and Joel Osteen, all these guys, the nonprofit, have turned into fucking nothing but hardcore criminal enterprises. Was it always that? No, 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 no. So the portfolio, the legendary, famous portfolio that the Mormon Church had. Of course they would recruit here. We're the #1 school business in the country. #1 protege. You don't believe me? Go up to the fucking Stewart Library and look at the last letter of recommendation he ever wrote. Kevin, you have to teach the program. You have to do it. They're on their hands and knees begging me. Fuck you, I'm not doing it. How am I going to do it? We'll take care of you. We'll take care of you. Oh, did they fuck me? I went after the nuclear energy so fucking hard. Oh, what they did to my transcript? You don't even want to know. So, fuck them. But, so they come in, they recruit the portfolio. Kevin Blanch. Yeah, well, they changed the rules in the 90s that to work for the legendary finance portfolio of the Mormon Church, Ensign Investment, you had to have a temple recommend. They interviewed me right there. I didn't want to do the interview. Kevin, we see you're connected. We know your bloodlines. Yeah, oh boy, am I connected. You're the #1 recruit. You got to go to work for us, blah, blah, blah. But you need to get a temple recommend. You don't have one. What's the chances you get one? I said 0 to none. We'll help you out. We'll take care of that. Boy, if I would have took that job. By the way, a relative of mine ran the portfolio for a long time, and me and him had a big argument on the gold-silver fucking dynamic. I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind. You know how much fucking money these managers lost those guys? They bought into the Fox News. Remember, I stood right in that class, and I'm like, short silver, triple leverage, short silver. I shorted silver at $49 in the triple leverage. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Short gold at $1,900. Double down, hammer stocks in 2011. Fucking get all the Tesla you can get. Get all the Tesla you can get. Get all the Tesla you can get. Play back the tape, Your Honor. What happened? Something happened on the way to that place. I was a millionaire. Self-made, again, for the second time. I got leukemia, the Wattis curse. Dr. Cluey drops dead. Kyle Madsen drops dead. So the Chinese oligarchy take, don't go see the dollar. You know what their test scores are? They're in test type 500. They've doubled their salary. It's the most fucking corrupt school business. It's pathetic as hell. So back to this portfolio. The Mormon Church owns private prisons, big time. They're heavily involved in that. They're involved in every fucking corrupt business there is. They're a propaganda machine, a pure propaganda machine for the fucking monarchy fucking wannabe complex. You know what the right-wingers have turned into? Well, so is the left. You know, when Obama came here and met with them, I mean, I can really dive into that corruption, which I did. I did in real time. So, this portfolio, these two whistleblowers come forward. I know them both. They're all, how the fuck do they still have tax-free status? So they say they're rat-holing. Now, this other asshole wrote the book, and I went after him when he wrote the book. I said, you're a fucking clown. 37 billion a year. No, 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 no. So Merlin Jensen, who's the historian who I'm personal friends with, who used to teach here with me, who came out on KUTV and says, no, the Mormon Church are bleeding members. Now, Kelly, who did the protest on the women protests, I was down there at it. I told her, well, you think you're going to get anywhere with this women protest? These guys will hire the avenging angels to kill you. Oh, no, no, we're going to make it. I says, they're going to excommunicate you all. I mean, these are the most racist people in the world, how they've evolved. Wasn't used to be that way. Wasn't that way when David O. McKay was the president of the church. I knew him. It was not that way. Fawn McKay Brody on this fucking campus. Where's the statue of her? Huh, where's she? You guys won't even mention her fucking name. Who's she? Devoto, the Centennial. Huh, the great fucking Basin Empire. That fraud fucker from Idaho. Oh, I can go. They've turned it, this fucking portfolio. I'm like, no, 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 no. Merlin Jensen, they're bleeding members. There are fucking so few fucking active members. We're bleeding money. We don't have no 37 billion. By the way, these guys are all over this. 7 billion in freaking revenue, spending 6, rat-holing $1 billion. But what they do with the 6 billions where you're not diving in, Jeff Bezos' baby, fucking the Post. I'm surprised the Post even put it up because, why? Because Bezos' grandfather, Los Alamos nuclear physicist, he's now pro-nuclear. Just how do you think NuScale? How do you think it's the Mormon churches promoting little nuclear? They all work for Los Alamos because they're the wannabe Zion kings. This is so fucking corrupt. What do they do with the 6 billion? They don't do any charitable. I know, I had looking. I'm so fucking connected. You know, my mom's Abraham Hunsaker, the fucker's daughter. Well, she was dying of cancer. Nothing for her. I mean, you know how connected I am? You have no clue how connected I am. When I'm dying of leukemia, they do nothing for me. Fucking, I almost starved to death. Oh, they have the church. My grandfather my grandfather was the Hunsaker Mill. Ran the church welfare system when it was fucking good and charitable. I watched it fucking be looted and corrupt in the propaganda. They spend their fucking money on these grandstand fucking, you know, big temples on I-5 in San Diego. They're all over. They're all over. That's what they do. They're grandiose. But they use their money as a fucking political weapon to attack their own people. Look, you don't believe me? Usury in Utah. We used to have usury laws. What's a usury law? You on the Hill for usury. They have debtors' prisons here. These are satanic, evil fuckers. How they have fucking non-profit status is beyond me. Well, how does Joel Osteen, fucking Jesus died so I can rich, he made 50 million last year. 50 million. You don't think they're using their platform as a political weapon to fucking attack fucking people? How about the military industrialized complex? They never saw a war they didn't like. They never saw a fucking bomb. They didn't see a mass murder of their fucking, you know, Jesus' own relatives. They never saw a fucking usury buy here payday fucking loan. They own them. They own them. Ask Mike fucking Lee. Political operatives from hell. We're the opposite of any Jesus Christ teaches. Now, I know Hansen. I know Hansen personally. He's come out and says, we're getting rid of the whole Mormon, the propaganda, and we're going back to the old churches of Jesus Christ. He's a heart surgeon. Rip me open. I come from a family of them. Rip me open, pour me out. If you only knew what I know. So why do you think I got blackballed? Stand up to these fuckers. They're organized crime from hell. They're a political party. I mean, they are Fox News. My favorite is Ed Smart, all over Fox News. When Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped, Ed Smart was bringing men into the house to have sex with them. We knew this. We were reporting. Remember what's his name? They kept accusing and accusing and accusing, and his brain blew up. They threw him in prison. He was in prison. You know, they kept accusing, his brain blew up. What do you think he was doing? Took him up to the house. He didn't want to tell people he was having sex with Ed Smart. That's a fact. That's a fact. That guy was right under their feet. 300 FBI. He was right there the whole time. I'll never forget. I was standing right there when this happened. They traced the dogs. A guy called into KSL, which is a terrorist organization. Chaos or terrorist. Doug Wright's a hardcore terrorist. to promote gun violence, like everything the opposite of any Jesus Christ teachings. That's a fact. They had dogs. A guy had dogs, and he went up behind the hill right there. And he says, look, he called into KSL. My dogs have tracked this guy. We got him. There's a guy, he looks like Jesus, and he's went into the side of the mountain. There was a trap door, and he went inside. In live return. Why didn't they follow the lead and go to it? Because they didn't want to, because he's in their club. Now he's coming out and saying, I'm gay. There's no cure for gay. Because the Mormon Church is sponsoring. Now, get this business model. So the Mormon Church says, you know, get you better fucking gay fucking therapy. Which they use shock treatment. They use all kinds. They write you a voucher. They're spending money on these. Who do you think owns these fucking clinics? They do. Who owns the buy here payday joints? They do. That's what got Mike Lee in all that trouble in his $600,000 bailout. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Mike Lee got $600,000 in welfare. How much does the Mormon Church get? They're welfare queens. Who's the fucking welfare queens? Joel Osteen's a welfare queen. They're Satan. You know, you don't believe me. Their own teaching say it. The Mormon Church's own teaching. Talk about self-fulfilling prophecy. The Mormon Church, and you don't think I know? Abraham Hunsaker the Fourth's my grandfather. Abe the First? Without him, there is no fucking Mormon Church. How about Ike fucking Potter? Remember him? Remember her? That's my grandmother's grandfather, the last living grandchild. I mean, they were married. I mean, I'm so connected, you don't even know. They know it. Fuck, that poor fool's bled so much because they went in all silver and gold. Do you know how much fucking money they've bled? Just like so many of you. I'm saying double down in stocks, double down in stocks. That wasn't when the Dow, in 2011, the Dow was fucking under 10,000. It's 28,000. It's inflation. You know, inflate your way out. Volcker dies here. He predicted it. And Rand Greenspan. I predicted all this. I was the #1 finance professor in this fucking school, ran this whole program to 2005. I just couldn't do it anymore. Fuck you. And then Matson died. The Wattis curse. They're all fucking dead. Bruce just died. I mean, the Wattis curse is so... Their office is right there. Boom, dead. Young. All of them. All of them. It's amazing to me. Where's your fucking crown? It's like the tuna fucking conspiracy. It's all Obama and fucking Trump and fucking media and you know, the handoff. It was all the cover-up of Fukushima. How come, okay, say they convict the one bumblebee tuna. Well, what about the other 3? Well, collusion takes more than one. It takes more than fucking one to tango, Bobby. Historic, important video. I know so much about this you don't even know. If I were in that portfolio, which they wanted me to, you know how much money they'd have right now? Play back the tape. Shorted silver at 49. When they were fucking buying silver, I was shorting it. When they were buying gold, I was shorting it. When they were selling stocks, I was fucking doubling down. Play back the tape. I had 33,000 shares of fucking Tesla stock I self-fucking made. I turned $3,000 into $860,000 right on fucking YouTube, and you're all running away laughing at me in the derivatives market. I had 33,000 shares of Tesla fucking stock at $32 a share. What is it now? How come you're not a billionaire, Kevin? Something happened on the way to that place. Just like Dr. Cooley, out of nowhere. The day I'm due to speak Sakati, I get cancer in my guts. Fuck, going to a bone marrow transplant? LDS, East State, which is not owned by the LDS Church. I went into that legendary right there. I was in LDS East State for 4 years. Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid, ripped me open, poured me out. I got AML, leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. By the way, they're heavily connected with Roundup. They're heavily connected with Bear. They're heavily connected with every fucking dirty, rotten scumbag industry. Fuck, Lindquist owns private prisons fucking right there. Who's he? The Brownings fucking arms family. The war profiteers from hell. The Federal Reserve's named Mariner Eccles. I knew Mariner personally. Booker used to speak here. I knew David O. McCabe personally really well. I knew Fawn McCabe Brody. I remember the day she died. It's coming right up on the anniversary. She died the 10th of January, right after JFK blown away? No, John Lennon blown away. I'm telling you, this is the greatest fucking, political operatives from hell. Usury, everything the opposite of Jesus. Same with Osteen, same with all these mega. We used to protest at the mega churches. I used to protest in a group of us. Remember we had our signs and we used to stand in front for deposit only? It's the Mormon Church. They don't give anything back. They're fucking, thank you to these guys, whistleblowers, for coming forward. It's a big stuff. You know, they'll be in fear for their life. The Mormons used to have the avenging angels. Don't kid yourself. Look what they did to me. You don't think they run this university? Ask Fawn McCabe Brody. You know about her? First female dean of history in history, the greatest female writer. 16-year-old graduate of this university at Weber State. How about Watt, the first portion of color in the NBA? Here, this university. How about Devoto? I mean, Falma K. Brody, they don't even speak her fucking name. First female history dean in the history of the country. 17-year-old professor in that era? Female? You think this is new? The blackballing, what they did to me is beyond out. The corruption. How about KWCR? If they ask me to bring back their radio station, ask me, get on their hands and knees and beg them, and then they tell me, well, they get mad at me. And I'm like, you can't fire a slave. You got to sell me. Fuck. All I'll say to all you pieces of shit, I watch him go down. I mean, I talk to Bruce, and I like Bruce Davis a lot. I'm like, Bruce, you need to stand up and defend against these fucking monsters. He didn't. He's gone now, too. The Waters curse takes them all down. It's a fucking death sentence to go along with the satanic loving fucking... It's a political fucking... It's organized crime. The Mormon Church is purely organized crime, and Mike Lee is their fucking lead rat. He got $600,000 in a bank ballot. Look it up. House for that's legal tender. You can garnish their fucking wages. He makes $160,000. They can garnish up to $75,000. They have debtors' prisons. My friend got thrown in for an ambulance fucking ride in Willard. You can look it up. For an ambulance ride in Willard. They came to his house, picked him up, threw him in a jail cell, and beat him to death. Right here in USURY hell. Satan has the field, and the Mormons' own thesis. There'll come a time when these guys will be in hairsprayed. They'll masquerade as the White Horse Prophecy. Mitt Romney, Council of Foreign Relations, the Masonic fucking evil scum from hell. I got blackballed legally. My own attorney told me what the fuck are you talking about? I saved the Masonic temple. I hand chiseled it. Fuck underneath the temple. I used to do a lecture in here, you know. Where's the real education? It's in the basement of the Masonic temple that Kevin Blanch restored, hung from a rope and hand chiseled it single-handedly. Where's your fucking crown? When you crown king nothing.